Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with our Road to the World Record save. And today we are going to be reviewing the Euros of 2244, hosted by Scotland and Wales. If you missed it, we streamed this entire Euros. I don't know when it was, last Thursday. Thursday the 1st of July. So we went through and watched as many games as we could all the way up to the final. It was a great time. We're going to planning for doing it for the next World Cup, which is probably going to be in 2 or 3 weeks. 2246 World Cup, but it went really well. So I thought we'd just do a little review of it, seeing as it is currently the Euros at the moment. So obviously, I don't even know if we go to qualifiers. These are the nations that qualified. Scotland and Wales, obviously hosts, automatically qualified. Spain, Holland, England, Ukraine, Italy, Portugal, Russia, Germany, Bulgaria, France, Greece, Austria, Czech Republic, Belgium, Switzerland, Serbia, Slovenia, Poland, Republic of Ireland, Croatia, Turkey, and Slovakia qualify. If we actually look at the qualifying section, here is the all qualifying section. The teams that missed out, I guess there's any big teams that missed out really. Croatia did get eventually. Norway missed out. I think if we go to the playoff is the most important part here. Here we go. So there was a few teams in the playoffs here. Romania, Iceland, Hungary, Denmark missed out. Israel, Lithuania, Belarus. I really wanted one of those three to go, but they couldn't. Albania, Norway, Sweden, and Finland miss out. So if we actually go to the full matches and fixtures, here we go. So first group was Ukraine, Russia, Scotland, and Slovakia. And we started off, this is the first game we watched. It was a 0-0. Slovakia versus Scotland wasn't the best game. Scotland really should have deserved to win it. We had a few of our players in it, such as Darren Dingwall and Declan McBride, but a 0-0 start off the Euros. Then another draw, Russia versus Ukraine, 1-1. Ospiov scoring for Russia, while Agarkov scores for Ukraine. The second group, Group B, was Italy, Wales, Serbia, Greece, and as you can see here, a win for Italy and a win for Greece to start it off. Then Group C, which is a bit of a group of death. France, Poland, Spain, and Bulgaria. And Spain, being the World Cup runners-up, massive shock early on. 5-3 lost to Bulgaria. Meanwhile, France win 1-0. And then also the second group of death, to be fair. England, Belgium, Austria, and Germany. England get an early win versus Belgium to start it off. And then Germany get a 3-0 win over Austria with one of the main men of the tournament here, Mr. Popov. He was a fan favourite, a chat favourite during this. Matthias Popov plays for Köln. Very, very good striker. Group E was Czech Republic, Slovenia, Ireland, and Portugal. 1-1 draw between Slovenia and Czech Republic, and then Portugal smashed Ireland 4-0. Then, obviously, we move into the second groups of games, but also we have Group F here. Holders, Netherlands, lose their first game in the 92nd minute to Switzerland. Meanwhile, Turkey and Croatia draw 0-0. And as you can see here, look at this. Scotland go 1-0 up in the 3rd minute, get a man sent off, and then they concede to an own goal by my own player in the 95th minute to lose the game to Russia there and put their qualification hopes in tatters, unfortunately. But Slovakia and Ukraine draw 1-1, so they still could go through if they win their last game. Meanwhile, Wales get a late equaliser versus Serbia to keep their qualifying hopes alive. Italy beat Greece 1-0. Spain bounced back with a 3-1 win over Poland. Meanwhile, France and Bulgaria draw 0-0. England play Germany, very topical at the moment. Rutherford for England, Matumbu for Germany, draw 1-1, and Austria draw with Belgium 2-2. Meanwhile, Slovenia take on Ireland, that was also 2-2. So there was a lot of draws in this group. And as you can see, when we look at the points tally, it's very, very low. Portugal win 3-0 over the Czech Republic. Meanwhile, Netherlands lose their second game of the tournament to Croatia. Meanwhile, Turkey beat Switzerland 2-0. And then finally, last group games, Russia beat Slovakia 2-0 and Ukraine get an early goal versus Scotland to win 1-0 and knock Scotland out of it. Don't look at that. So this is the group stages for Group A. Russia top with Ukraine second. We should probably actually not look at this until the end. But there we go. Then Italy beat Serbia 1-0 and an insane game that we watched here. 4-3 to Greece over Wales. Greece went 1-0 up. then Wales got a man sent off, which wasn't the best at all there. They did then equalise to go 1-1, went down 2-1, brought it back to 2-2 with 10 men, then get a second man sent off, go down 3-2, bring it back to 3-3 with 9 men, and then lose in the 87th minute 4-3 to knock themselves out of the tournament as well. So the host nation's not doing very well, but an incredible performance from Wales there with 9 men. We then see the last games, Bulgaria ended up topping the group, winning 3-0 over Poland, while France beat Spain 3-1. Belgium being 2-0 up against Germany, lose 3-2. Meanwhile, an easy win for England over Austria makes it 2-0 there. Czech Republic draw 1-1 with Ireland again, another very tight game. And then Slovenia draw 2-2 with Portugal, another draw. Netherlands get a draw with Turkey, so they end up on 1 point. Meanwhile, Croatia win 4-1 over Switzerland. And then I think at that point we're into the knockout stages. So we'll look at the groups here. So obviously Group A, Russia, Ukraine and Slovakia. Slovakia qualified on 2 points. This is what I'm saying. You know, the Euros, obviously, I think we had a couple teams qualifying 3 points. But Slovakia qualified on 2 points. Scotland finished bottom. Group B, Italy and Greece qualify first and second, but Wales and Serbia. Wales finished third, but only on 1 point. So, unfortunately, they don't qualify. Group C, Bulgaria top the group over France, while Spain get that third place spot. Group D, Germany top the group over England to go up, and then Belgium drop out along with Austria, only with 1 point each. Group E, this is a crazy group. Portugal top the group with 2 wins and a draw. Slovenia comes second on 3 points with 3 draws, 2-2, 2-2, 1-1. Czech Republic go through with 2 draws and a loss, and then Ireland, 2 draws and a loss, but have a worse goal difference, so they don't go through. So cruel to them. And then finally, Group F, Croatia and Turkey top the group, with Switzerland getting that third spot, and Netherlands, the holders of the Euros, the 22-40 Euros, drop out. So huge news there. So we then have our first knockout rounds. France take on Ukraine, smash them 4-2, even with a man sent off. Can't do anything, Ukraine there. Italy smash Slovakia 4-1 as well, and Germany smash Czech Republic 4-0 with our main man Popov scoring 3, apologies. We then go into the next day. Spain beat Russia 3-0, very comfortable there. Meanwhile, Bulgaria beat Switzerland 2-1. And then Slovenia, shock, go a man down and then get a goal to put them up 1-0 and win the game to get through to the quarterfinals. And then, as you can see here, Portugal face England and beat them 2-0, and England go out at the first knockout round. They are the World Cup holders for the past 2 tournaments, go out in the first round. And then finally, Greece beat Turkey in extra time, 2-0, to round out, I think, the first knockout round, or the second round, I guess. So that sets up the quarterfinals. First quarterfinal, a massive one. Germany, France. Germany end up winning 3-1. Popov with there's 2 more there. France can only get 1 consolation goal. Italy 0, Slovenia 0, and Slovenia win on pens. We watched this, and it ended up being 2 penalty misses for Italy. So Slovenia go through 4-2 on pens. Massive cap for Slovenia as they go through into the semi-finals. Huge. 1-0 to Portugal over Bulgaria. So close for a Bulgaria upset as well there, but unfortunately not. And then Spain make easy work of Greece to win 3-0 and put into the semis. So at the moment, our semis are Germany, Spain, Portugal, and Slovenia. And if you remember, Slovenia have actually won a World Cup in this save. So they've got some history before. But it didn't really help them. It was a ridiculous game by Mutumbu. Got 4 goals, as Popov was actually benched for this game, incredibly enough. Slovenia did get one of the goals of the tournament, though, if we can actually watch this game. A late equaliser. Maybe they were playing last goal wins. In the 86th minute, Jokovic into Resek here, where we were all watching here. Jokovic into Poljanek on an injury. What a strike from about 25 yards out. To win as Ving decides to run past at that point. I don't know where she's going, but Germany get into the final in style. Next final, Spain, 1 penalty. 1 was a penalty, was all they needed. 1-0 over Portugal, and now we've set up for our final: Spain versus Germany. Who will win? Spain have won it a few times. Germany are the most successful European winners, but let's see. And it's Germany. It's Germany 4-2 in the final. Popov with a hat-trick and Matumbu with one. Germany went 4-0 up in this game, and then Spain got 2 in 3 minutes, and we thought a comeback might be on. But in the end, it was just too much for Spain, and Germany gone to win their 11th European Championship since our save has started. A incredible performance from them throughout. Popov ends up with 9 goals. Meanwhile, his strike partner Matumbu gets 7. Krizaj from Slovenia is third with 5. But an insane performance from Germany. Popov ends up winning best player. Also ends up winning Golden Boot. Got a dream team. We've got Popov and Matumbu there from Germany. It was a very. I was hoping for an underdog win. Slovenia got close, but it was a very good performance from Germany, and they dominated. And we saw the rise of a new fan favorite in Matthias Popov. So we got the World Cup in 2246 coming up. So that will happen in a few weeks. So if you want to join, we basically go through and we watch a game every day, and then we watch all the quarters of the semis and the finals and see what happens and see whether we can see something crazy happening. But it was a really good time. If you want to jump in, my stream is twitch.tv, Smori7. It's the exact same as this YouTube. I think the link's down below, so go check it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're reviewing the 2244 Euros. We'll be back for more Road to the World Record stuff at some point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys next time.